Let's face it head on here. You as a new business owner, the biggest objection you're going to face is other business owners not believing in you. They want to see it before they believe it. So you're thinking about starting an SMMA and you don't know what to do. You hear all this noise on social media of people making a ton of money with their agencies, but what's your actual first move? I'm happy to break this down, and I used to be in that exact position before, but I've been able to scale my agency to the 7-figure level with my business partner, David Schlais, and we've helped a lot of people along the way by sharing this information. Starting from scratch, it can feel completely daunting, but looking back over the years how we did it, as well as other successful agency owners, the dots all connect. There's a clear path to a total beginner to a successful, profitable business. I'm going to break this down in a very clear roadmap so you know exactly what you should be focused on and when. This is going to save you a ton of time, so let's dive right into it. First, let's define what you're even doing in this space in the first place. SMMA, it's a super broad topic. Social media marketing today is essentially marketing. If you look at where everyone's attention is right now, it's on social media, it's on their phones, it's on applications. So as SMMA owners, we can capitalize on this. You may think of SMMA as creating content, posting on social media, and nurturing communities. And while those things are important, as a beginner, that's going to take up a ton of your time, and many of your clients are not going to see the value and end up canceling after a few months. Why? Because there's no clear return on investment, or more commonly known as ROI. Sure, if you're posting on your client's social media, getting them more likes, more views, more followers, that's all good and great, but at the end of the day, what they really care about is realized revenue. And after a few months of you posting on their pages, they're going to be asking themselves, is this service realizing more revenue for my company? And if the answer is no, or even I'm not sure, you're done, you're out, it's over. No more client. But if you have a clear answer to this, they are going to continue paying you month after month and most likely increase the spend that they're paying you. So how do you do this? How do we draw a clear line from what we're providing as an SMMA owner to realize revenue with the business? The answer isn't more content. It's lead generation. What is lead generation? It's simply a customer filling out their name, email, and phone number in hopes to be contacted by your client. This is how you scale. This is how you keep your clients happy and paying you month after month. Because if John Smith fills out your contact form and then a week later becomes a client of your customer, that is a clear line of revenue from your service offering to money in the bank. You have a clear path of what caused the sale. So if you're overwhelmed of what kind of service you should be offering as a new SMMA owner, the fastest skill you can learn and the most scalable service offering you can have is lead generation. Simple as that. Next, there are some foundational elements that you should have in place before you start reaching out to customers. Think of this as eliminating red flags. You do not want to be reaching out to business owners with your Gmail or your free EDU email account when you're doing prospecting. I get emails like this all the time and I immediately ignore them because if you don't even have the time to create a professional email, why should I respond to your email in the first place? So if you need a click-by-click guide on how to create a professional email, domain, all the things I'm going to talk about, check out our free community on School. We break this down step by step in our free SMMA Blueprint Lite course. This is where you actually get 20 videos for free of the SMMA Blueprint, our top-rated program. So I'll give you the high level here, but if you want the click-by-click, go to School, go to Growth Club, and you'll get access to Blueprint Lite. Now, in order to have that professional email, you need a domain. And one of the first questions you're going to be asking yourself is, what do I name that domain? Which is essentially your URL or your website. Most beginners will hear everyone online saying, pick a niche down, that's where the money is. And yes, that's true when you're scaling from 6 to 7 figures, but when you're going from 0 to 6, it's not really that important. You should be much more opportunistic and be working with a lot of different clients so you can find your stride and find what niche works best for you. And in order to do that, you need a more general name. So don't go and create your domain as roofingleads.com or something that's going to box you into one niche. Do something broad that's going to allow you to flex into multiple different niches. So once you have your domain and your professional email, now it's time to create a website. All right, and just like the name, I don't want you to overthink this thing. The website isn't going to convert sales for you initially, But again, we're eliminating red flags. So if you reach out to a business owner and they follow up by searching your name on Google, we want you to show up and have a professional email there. So we're just eliminating red flags here. Again, David walks you through this in Blueprint Light, so check that out if you're unsure of how to actually create a simple website. Next, you'll want to create an LLC or register as a sole proprietor if you're trying to do this on the cheap and do it for free. But if you want a business bank account where you can actually have a checking account in your business name, you will need an LLC, which will give you what's called an EIN number. And all the EIN number is essentially a social security number for your business. So you can go to any bank in America and open up an account. So at this point, you know what service you're offering. You've got a name, you've got a website, you got an email, you're looking professional, you've set up your LLC. Keep in mind, these things can be done in a matter of a couple days. So if you go through the Blueprint Light, you'll be able to knock this out quickly. But now is a pivotal point. This is where most people make or break it in our program. So now at this point, you know what service you're offering. You've set up the foundational elements of your website, your company, your LLC, your professional email. You're looking good. This is now a pivotal moment. We've helped thousands of people on this channel. Over 1,000 people have gone through our program, and most people can set up the foundation like I just went through. But the thing that separates the amateurs from the professionals, the ones that really start making money in this space, are the SMMA owners that take it to the next level, the ones that go out and actually get some real world experience. Let's face it head on here. You as a new business owner, the biggest objection you're going to face is other business owners not believing in you. They want to see it before they believe it. And you most likely will be lacking confidence because you've never done this before. This is totally natural and a beatable problem. The way you overcome this skepticism and this objection from business owners is to go out, get some real world experience, have a case study, something that's tangible. How do you get this? By offering a free trial. Many of you may have a friend of a friend or a family member who owns a business that you could approach at this point and say, hey, I've been taking online classes and learning how to run small business ads on social media. And before I increase my retainer, I'm looking to take on 1 to 2 clients to improve my case studies, improve my business, and also help out a family or a friend. You can say something like, I'll run the ads, I'll set up the campaigns, I'll send you the leads free of charge. All you have to pay for is whatever you're comfortable with in ad spend. That could be $50, it could be $100. The more you spend, the faster we're able to get results, so it's entirely up to you. And if you're thinking, hey, I don't know any business owners, I don't have any good connections, you got a professional email now at this point, so go out, do some outreach, send some DMs, make some phone calls, and just get in contact with some business owners that you can offer this free trial. Worst case, you run a free trial for a client, you generate some leads, and for whatever reason, they don't want to move forward and they can't afford to work with you. That's fine. You've gotten what you needed. You have tangible results, you have a case study that you can market to other people, and you, most importantly, you've got confidence. You've got real world experience that you can look another business owner in the eye and say, I've done this before, I got you. And this is truly the most valuable thing that you're going to get from this experience. Like I said, this is what separates the amateurs, the people who are thinking about doing this business model, and the people that actually have success here. And I'm not just saying this as you should go and do this. This is exactly what I did. When I first started my SMMA, I started learning how to run Facebook ads, but I'd never done it before. So I went out, I found a hair salon. They were new in town. I offered them a free trial. We did a giveaway offer. It was a week long, generated a bunch of leads. They didn't move forward with me, paying me after that, but that was fine. I got what I needed, and the very next client, I was able to close for $2,500 a month. And I truly believe the reason I was able to do that is because I had real, authentic confidence that came from the case study and the free trial that I had just done. So if a beginner starts out, they knock out the foundational elements that I outlined, they go out and get some real world experience, the chances of them having success in this space skyrocket. So now you have the roadmap, what you should be focused on and how to get started in this space. And if you want some more step-by-step, click-by-click tutorials on how to go through all of this stuff, check out our free community on School called Growth Club. That's where you'll get access to the Blueprint Light, which is 20 free modules of our flagship program, the SMMA Blueprint. That's where you'll get all these foundational elements. And if you're looking for a community of high-performing agency owners, we actually have a paid space in School called Growth School. This is where you'll learn more advanced tactics like ads mastery, how to run ads for your own agency, wealth mastery, personal development. Some of our personal books that we're reading, we're really sharing and value bombing in that community as much as possible. And it just crossed 50 members, which doubled in the past 2 weeks, which is incredible. So check out Growth School as well. It's a very inexpensive offer. It's our lowest offer, but our highest value. School.com/Growth School. I hope to see you over there. And if I missed anything, let me know in the comments, or if you have questions on any of these steps, let me know down below. I'm happy to support you and answer them as well. I'll see you in the next video.